Hey team, what's going on? This is Chris. Just wanted to say thank you again for being ministry partners. Thank you again for partnering with what God is doing here at West LA College. I wanted to take just a couple of seconds and share a quick story with you. So one of the cool things that has been happening over this past month is God has actually been giving us students who are excited about the mission of the Great Commission. One student in particular who you'll read about in this newsletter, Ashley, she's actually been discipling a young woman who came to faith, and she's actually been growing in sharing the gospel herself. And so over the course of this month, I've been challenging Ashley, like, would you come with me to share the gospel with students on campus? And every time I do, she's kind of like, I got other stuff to do. It just doesn't work out. But then recently, when I asked her, she actually asked if we could do it, and I was like, okay, yeah, absolutely. She said that God had really put it on her heart to do that, and she wanted to respond. And I was just, first of all, blown away by her willingness to step into what God was calling her to. But then the really cool thing is we come up here to the kind of the main area where students sit out here on campus. And I was kind of explaining to her how it was going to go, how we were going to use this resource called the God Test to initiate a conversation with a student about the gospel. And I felt like the Holy Spirit said, ask Ashley who we should talk to. And what's really cool is as I ask her, she immediately points out, there's a girl right over there. We need to talk to her. And I was like, okay, cool. Only to come find out later that God had actually been speaking to Ashley, highlighting that girl. And that young woman, we walk over to her. We actually were sitting on this little bench right over here. And we start sharing the gospel with her, and just immediately it clicks for her. She ends up putting her faith in Jesus right there on the spot, a young woman named Rosie. And it was just incredible that the first time that Ashley steps into this space of sharing the gospel with a student, that God did that for her to boost her faith, and that also Rosie got to encounter Jesus that day. So just thank you so much for being a part of this team. I couldn't be here doing any of this if it weren't for you. There's been so many seeds that have been planted on this campus, and now they're finally starting to grow fruit, and I'm just really encouraged. And I just want to let you all know that the fact that I can be out here, the fact that Ashley is growing in her faith and growing in her boldness in the Great Commission, the fact that Rosie just encountered Jesus, the fact that countless students are hearing the gospel in this space over the course of the semester, like, that's all your work. And I'm really grateful for you. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Please continue praying. It's really felt here on this campus, so thank you so much.